I'm in here with a big, giant, no, not a giant, teensy weensy library book. So this is 2 books from Malory Towers, and this library book is all of Malory Towers. All Malory Towers. All Malory Towers. So as you know, I don't think that Malory Towers is real, but I figured it out. And Malory Towers was a section with all the collection of books from Anne Blyton. She was like a famous writer for the children's in UK, so this was like United Kingdom, and all the children's in the world appreciate her books and also want to find a one. And also this section, a collection of the books, has 12 books, which is all of the books in this collection. And as you know, Malory Tower was a boarding school for girl, and it was only for girl. What's a boarding school? And a boarding school is a school where it's like only girl can work in it. Like join there, like the girl joined there and just stay there for a term or a half term, and at the end of the half term parents can go and visit students, and it was really fun at Malory Towers. And in Malory Towers there's 4 towers: South Tower, North Tower, West Towers, and East Tower. And there's a swimming pool, which means that the boarding school by the sea, the boarding school by the sea is the boarding school by the sea. And the boarding school by the sea, and the 4 towers, which mean by the sea. And out here is the swimming pool. The swimming pool is like a swimming pool full of rocks, and like get in the rocks with salt water, but beach water. And all of the books in Malory Towers has its own like meaning. And at the 6th one, like in Malory Towers, we work for 6th term. In 6 terms, we learn many things, like I never laughed anywhere like I do at school, never. And there's some quotes over here, so you can read them to understand these meaning of the books. Like in each book, there's like the average in each book maybe is 182 pages, so that is not really long. And also, but if you read all of them, you will read 1,000 and also blah blah 100 pages. I don't know, but many pages. And after that, with the first 6 one of these book is like told about Daryl. It's Felicity's big sister. And Daryl was at the Malory Tower the first term, and she was like, where am I? Who am I? And things like that. Like she has many questions. And after that, at the 6th term, and at the 3rd term or something, Felicity, that means Daryl's small sister, joined in. Like she joined the Malory Tower school, and she worked at the first former there. Like she worked at while Daryl was the 3rd former, Felicity was a first former, and Daryl have Sally Hope, and Felicity River have Susan. I always remember it like that, so it helped me to understand what is her best friend. And so all of that is meaning Daryl has the best friend is Sally Hope, and Felicity have a best friend that is Susan. And there's many things that Felicity River have to face. I wouldn't spoil too much, but like the one that I loved was this one, Secrets at Malory Towers. And the show that sometimes at Felicity River have like the student in the North Tower, so one would be a head girl, so that means that they rule the tower. Like they choose which girl was like to judge other, like to teach them education, while the others do not some good manners, and they will teach them how to do it. And like at these books, I feel like this book was my first one because this was so great. It was so awesome. This book was so wonderful. I was just saying wonderful. And I love this book, and after that I love the first one. Where's the first one? This was the first one. The first one was the first time the Darrells went to Malory Towers. And some of the character in Malory Towers was good, some was bad, and some was normal, that ordinary or extraordinary. And there's teachers at school, right? So in Malory Towers, the French teachers, French mistress, and like some of the math teacher, and like Mademoiselle Dupont, Mademoiselle, I can't remember any of that. And there's a nurse, a doctor in the school named Matron, and she helps other with they're healthy, they're balanced through the school. So my favorite one, my favorite one at Malory Tower was the swimming pool. Like the swimming pool at the sea and face on the beach. Like here's the beach and here's the swimming pool, and they're near each other. And here's the swimming pool, but it's salt water, and I love it very much. I love Malory Towers, and I love Malory Tower uniform. Oh, I love it all. I love all the books. I love all the school. I love everything at Malory Towers. Actually, I've never been in there, but I love it. I don't know how and why. And like in some books, it's like learning how to read book is really hard, right? To know what its meaning and to know how it works to yourself and how it related to yourself is really hard. To think about it, let's think about a second. So in my school, they are learning like getting character chart. It means that in example in Wonder Book, they have August. Oh, why I have Wonder Book here? Because in my school, I learned in Wonder Book. I learned in Wonder Book, and that was really wonderful. And at my school, my ELL teacher, that means English language and literature, teachers teach us how to do a character chart. That means that in that chart, there's about one person, one character in the story. Well, for example, in this story, we have Darrell. And we will show what Darrell like, how Darrell reacts, and what Darrell reaction. Like action, feeling, speech, perspective, point of view, anything else, beliefs, and all the things like that in the character chart. We could and take evidence from the book. Like if we said that Darrell is a good girl and she was been head girl for 2 years, what evidence is in the book? You select evidence in the book and have the page in them. And to know what the story is meaning, you have to read the whole story, not just like read here and then read here, and after that you're so bored that you read here. If you read here and here and here, you've never felt them be fun, be happy, or you can't never tell what the story is telling you. So if you read every page, every like same one, if you read it and you enjoy so much, you will find out what is related to yourself and how it's been really good. And I think that this story was like just like a fun story to read, like just a fun library book. They're just like to enjoy it, like to have sometimes the fun. But if you have some of the knowledge book, like professional books, you can show me and I can read them and I can review to other friends. And also remember to buy Malory Towers because it's so wonderful. and it's from a wonderful author, wonderful school, wonderful uniform, wonderful friends. Why don't everyone like it? TGS was a wonderful school. Bye bye.